What's up, everybody? Redefined TV, and today we're going to continue our 7 sign series, and I want to talk about 7 signs that this might be manipulation, because many times individuals don't recognize they're being manipulated until after you've been manipulated. Like an apology without changed behavior can be manipulation. So let's just get straight into this 7 signs that this might be manipulation. Number 1, a guilt trip. It doesn't even have to be about something that you have done. They just constantly make you feel guilty as though you're wrong. You'll keep finding yourself saying, I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like this. I apologize. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because people who traffic in manipulation never take inventory of themselves. They never have a self-diagnosis. They always project all of the issues, all of the problems, all of the turmoil, all of it is your fault. Guilt trip. The second sign that this might be manipulation is possessive behavior. They speak as though they own you. This is very big in the body. I'm your pastor. I'm your bishop. I'm your apostle. I'm your deacon. I'm your elder. I'm this. And please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not knocking the title, but there is a problem when you're using the title for manipulation, as though they're your property. They can't support them without your permission. They can't go here without your permission. You have to get approval through me. Possessive behavior. And if you don't do everything according to their desires, you're not a good son. You're not faithful to the house. You weren't respectful. You didn't give me honor. But honor is not control. Submission is never demanded. It's modeled. And this is what's so crazy about it. There's some individuals, y'all not even married. This dude didn't give you his last name. Y'all are not in covenant. There is no ring on your finger, and he's acting like he has to say so on what you do and where you go and who you stop giving husband benefits to a man that hasn't dropped your last name. And some men would disagree until they have a daughter. Let some man try to do that to your daughter, and let's see if you still comment in the comment section, why would I purchase the car without a test drive? You don't want nobody test driving your daughter? Double standard, bruh. Double standard. Point number 3, controlled view. This is a huge sign of manipulation when they try to control how you see things. You can't have your own perspective. You can't have your own outlook. They try to control your view. And here's the thing. When they no longer can control you, they try to control how people see you. So since they don't have access to you like they want, they try to paint the picture of you in a flawed way to others. Because if I can't control you, I want to control how they see you. You ever notice when somebody talks or gossips about a person, they leave out all the good stuff? Like, if we're no longer friends, make sure to add to the story all the good stuff too. All the sacrifices, all the serving, all the love, all the compassion, all the times I was there when nobody else is there. Why you gotta edit out all the good stuff? Why you trying to control how they see me? Manipulation. Number 4, projected insecurities. This means it's not even your problem. It's their problem, and they project their issue on you. Y'all best believe projection is real. So they'll try to justify their behavior and say stuff like, I'm sorry, I just didn't want you to leave me. They're projecting their insecurity on you to make you feel bad about something that they did that was dysfunctional. They have a hidden agenda. Listen, standards will always reveal those who come with an agenda. Like this one time, right? I was having this get together years ago. I was a student pastor, and there was one student that I forgot to invite, and they just showed up. I don't know how they heard about it. They just showed up. And then they approached me like, yeah, I didn't know, is something wrong? You know, I didn't know if there was an issue between you and me. And I was like, nah, I don't have any issue. I honestly forgot. It was a whole bunch of students, but I just kind of accidentally overlooked you. Then I felt bad. I was talking to my wife like, man, I just got to make sure I don't forget anybody. It's starting to grow. I want everybody to be a part. But that wasn't even the issue. They were there because they were trying to get in contact with somebody else. Projected that insecurity on me. So here I am doubting myself as a leader. Here I am questioning my forgetfulness. Truth be told, it wasn't even that they felt overlooked. It's that they were just trying to get in contact with someone. Projected insecurity. Number 5, doubted loyalty. Doubted loyalty is when they never think you're loyal. You haven't done anything that showed that you weren't loyal. You haven't said anything that lacked loyalty. They just have an ego issue. But why did you go to that conference? Why didn't you get my permission? There will be a guy at the grocery store asking something like paper or plastic, and you will swear he's trying to holler at her, and you will have a full-fledged argument and make her feel bad about having a conversation with another guy. Or same thing when ladies do this too. This girl just asked him to get something off the top shelf because he's 6'4". He reaches up and gives it to her, and you over there popping your neck talking about,
she could have asked an employee to do that. She didn't have to ask you to pull that down. There's a little stair right there. She could have climbed on the stairs and got it herself. Why are you helping her? Why are you helping her?
And you have never shown signs of not being loyal. And so now you feel some type of way. If somebody of the opposite sex even comes to you, you don't know if you should speak because you don't want them to doubt that you're loyal. And so it feels like bondage because you don't ever want to displease them. Manipulation. Number 6, intellectual bullying. This is a person who is educated and they use their education to bully you. They make you feel like you never know nothing. I'm degreed in this. I went to seminary. This is my job. This is my career. They always make you feel less than. They bully you with how much they know, and many times it makes you feel kind of stupid, like they're the one that has all the answers. And number 7, historical ammunition. This is when they use your past to make you feel bad about stuff. You can't say nothing because there was a time you did. You can't come to me and correct me because I know about the time. You don't have a right to say this. I remember when I found you. They try to use your past to arrest you in your present so that you can never challenge them. You can never speak up. You can never give your opinion. It's all manipulation. And I don't even have one for this, but it just came to me as I'm recording this webisode. When they try to make you think that they're the best. Like, you ain't never gonna find another man like me. Who gonna want you now? You got 3 kids. Who gonna tolerate you? Who gonna stay with you? You ain't never gonna find another woman like me. Who gonna tolerate you? Who gonna stay with you? You ain't never gonna find a church like this. You ain't never gonna find another pastor that gives you the word raw and undiluted like me. You're never gonna find. All of that's manipulation. And I think we really need to be aware of these signs because manipulation is bondage. It's hard to be in a relational context with somebody who is so insecure that they feel they have to manipulate you to stay. So, Redefined TV, we're redefining relationships righteously.